Great. Lesson 47 is les 47. Ons is besig met breuke. This is still fractions. We're still on topic 13. Dis nog steeds tema 13. Nou oefening 13.8 het gegaan oor verdeling van goed. How do I divide stuff? You must divide fairly. So if somebody buys something and they don't put in equal shares, you can't just divide it equally. If they both gave enough equal money, they must get equal shares. So now they're buying apples. Daar's 40 appels wat gekoop word. Die ander het R18 gegee en son toe R30 gegee. I don't know if the English people's names that they use there are the same, so just see. 18 rand for the first person, 30 rand for the second person. But then you don't take the apples and say, okay, well, 20-20. The division must be in the same ratio as that. So what proportion was that? Wat se verhouding was daai gewees? 18 en 30 gee vir jou 'n totaal van 48. So the first thing that you do is, you say that the total was 38. Now I've lost my other pen. So this is going to be 48 rand. So in other words, 18 of the 48 gives him his fraction of the apples. Van die apples. And there was 40. So the first thing you do is you see what is the total cake was 48. So he must get 18 of the 48 pieces. He must get 30 of the 48 pieces. Of as ek dit so wil gaan doen, daar's een groot koek en hier is 48 dele waarvan hy dan 18 dele sou moes kry as dit dan 18 en 30 elkeen moes gewees het. So it's 18 out of 48 of the 40 en 30 uit 48 vir die ander een. So it's logical that he will get the rest. So the first one, Andries, will get that amount, and if I know what the answer is, then Sontu should get the 40 apples minus whatever you've just given away here to get the total. Or, the other alternative is, you can also do the sum by saying 30 over 48. 30 over 48 in this specific sum. So there's always alternatives. So now moet ek nou eers my sakrekenaar weer gaan werk en sê, but of becomes multiplication. And then when I take my calculator as it is there, now you can do lots of things by saying, well, 4 can go 10 times and 4 can go 12 times. Well, even more than that, 8 could go in 5 times, and 8 could go in 6 times, and then 6 can go once and 6 can go 3 times, so you're left with 15. But it's very easy just to say 18 over 48 just by using your blocking, and then by saying times with 40. You can get your answer that, which would still be 50. Right. So then if you know that Sontu got the rest, you just subtract the 15 from the 40 to 25. So the 15 and the 25 gives me 40 apples. So that's the ratio. Make sure that I can see Andries got the 15, Sontu got the 25. Make sure we can read your sums that you've given me there, an explanation that I can actually understand. As jy jou sommetjies uitskryf, wil ek baie mooi kan sien. Hier het jy gesê wat is Andries se share, hier het jy gesê wat is Sontu, or at the end kan jy ook maar gaan skryf. Andries is dit, Sontu is dit, so I can see. But the main thing is, if they each give 18 and 30, there was a whole big pot or a whole big cake of 48. So the fraction he must get is 18 out of the 48, and the fraction that the other one got is 30 out of the 48, which you could have done on that way, or the logic. As ek mos nou weet wat is die eerste een, dan kan ek net aftrek van 40, so alternatively. Let's do the last one of these. So each of them gives a different amount of money. They're buying cookies. So each of them gives a different amount of money. So what is the big share? It was 10 rand and 8 rand and 6 rand, which gives me 24 rand. That's the big cake. So then Ntombi must get 10 out of the 24. That's the share of the pot that she's got to get. But now here was another kink in the cable, because there was 2 packets of cookies. But you can't just say, okay, well, I don't know, there's 2 cookies, so one doesn't get any cookies. There are 18 cookies in each packet, which means of the 2 packets there are 36 Cookies. Baie belangrik, so kinkel in die kabel. Daar's 2 pakkies koekies, maar elke pakkie koekies het 18 koekies in. Daarom is daar 36 koekies. So Ntombi will get 10 out of 24 of the 36 cookies van die 36, and of becomes multiplication. So when you do your sum, you're going to have 10 out of 24 times with 36, which again, just calculator, or you can go over 1. 12 goes 2, 12 goes 3, so that gives me 30 over 2, or 2 goes in 10, 5, which again, just by accident, gives me not 15 rand, but 15 cookies. So, Ntombi, it's 15 cookies. But now I can't do the same as I've done over here because there's 2 other people. You've got to at least go and do Nomvula. That has to get 8 out of the 24. That's the fraction of the cookies she has to get of the 36 cookies. And again, the same thing. So you can cancel out, go crazy, work out the sum for it, which will be 12 cookies. Or if you didn't show me any of that and just took the calculator fraction, Lockie, times 36, it gives you 12 cookies. Will there be halves? Not in this sum. But is it possible that you can have a cookie and share it into 2? It's going to be a little bit difficult, but there are those options. Nou, moet ek nou vir Jackie ook so uitwerk? Weer sê ek vir Jackie, 6 out of 24 times 36. Jy kan. You can do all 3 sums and it has to add up. Of, jy kan sien, maar hier is 27. So if I already have 27 cookies, I have left 9 cookies for Jackie. And she gets the least because she gave the least money. Or if you want to, let's do this one different from the previous sum and actually work out Jackie. Her share is 6 out of 24 because her share is 6 rand out of the 24 rand in the pot or the big cake. And then if I do that sum, 2 goes into 36, and 3 it's 9. Now if I add them up, they better add up to 36 cookies, otherwise I don't know how I'm going to share these cookies. Ek sê met my daai gedeelte. So first of all, if I say you and I and somebody else gives a share, you add it up to see what the total was. Your share is 10 out of 24, or hers is 8 out of 24, or hers is 6 out of 24, of whatever you're sharing, the cookies, or the sweeties, or the apples, or the whatever it may be. Alright, we're busy with the fractions, and some of these are so easy, and your calculator is key. Jy moet 'n ordentlike sakrekenaar hê, moet jy dit om te kan gebruik. So, if the question says I have to get equivalent fractions, dis nou om te kan sê, but a half is the same as 3 over 6 is the same as 60 over 120. En hoeveel kan ek nog daaraan gaan das? How many of those equivalent fractions can I get? Infinitely many. I can have 1 million over 2 million. It's still a half. So daar is alles equivalente breuke. So as ek vir jou vra soos hierdie, en ek wil weet wat moet daar staan, what is the placeholder for to make it equivalent fractions, then I'm saying, what did I do to 75 to get to 3? I divided it by 25. As ek hier met 25 deel, kry ek mos 3. So what did I do with that? Because the same thing I did there, I have to do there. So as ek hier gedeel het met 25, moet ek daai deel met 25 and if I divide that by 25, I'll get 2. Now it's not always going to work, but with the calculator, if you put in the fraction 50 at the top, 75 at the bottom and press equal, it gave you 2 over 3 because that's the simplest form. So only if it's the simplest form will this give it to you, because your calculator will never give it to you like 3 over 6, it'll always give it 1 over 2. It won't give 60 over 100, it'll take it back to the simplest form. Good, so in daai geval kon jy yourself gaan help. Like in this one, the calculator won't give all these answers. This is the most simplest one. So if I want to get to that little blocky there, what did I do? 3 times what is 6? Ek het gemaal met 2. I timed with 2, so I timed with 2 and I get 8. Is that still 3 over 4? Yes. So now, the best thing to do is not to look at this one going there, but to look at the original one. Die oorspronklike een het ek gesê 4 maal met wat? The original 4 was timed with 3. So I have to time again with 3. And if I time 3 with 3, I get 9. Volgende in dieselfde story. So my fingers are going to be purple. So what did I do with 3 to get to the 12? Ek het hom gemaal met 4. So if I time the top with 4, I time the bottom with 4. And that'll give me 16. En dan nog 'n tweeetjies voordat my vingers heeltemal pers is. If I then say, what did I do with 3 to get to 15? I timed it with 5. So I time with 5 and I get 20. What did I do with 4? Let me make it shorter. Then we made 4 was timed with what to get to 40? 4 was timed with 10. So I've got to time 3 also with 10 and I'll get 30. En hoeveel van daai kan ons daar wees? There can be infinitely many equivalent fractions. Now this really feels like very, very primary school. How will I write a normal fraction as a decimal fraction? Just note, normal, decimal, normaal. Ek het nie alles in Afrikaans en Engels geskryf nie. So normal fraction to a decimal fraction, 'n normale breek na 'n desimale breek toe. Hoe sal jy dit reg kry? Nie met lang dele nie. Jy vat jou sakrekenaar and you press in the little blocky thingy with the 7 at the top and the 13 at the bottom, and it stays there 7/13 unless you say SD. Remember that thing that says SD? That's here in the middle of your calculator. If you say SD, it's going to give it to you 0, 5, 3, 8, 4, 6. Now must I write the whole thing? Now our arrangement will always be read what the question says, and if they don't say anything, we round off to 2 decimals. That's the general mathematical ruling. If you don't know where to round off, you round off to 2. So 2 decimals will mean I've got to go stop there. Meaning, primary school work, the 8 will make the 3 a 4, and you don't write the rest. And that's it. If I ever ask you to write it in decimals, you're actually using your calculator to do that. If I want to take it from decimal to normaal, decimaal na normaal, hoe gaan jy dit regkry? Same exact thing. So what am I teaching you today? Decimal to normal and normal to decimal, use your calculator. Because if you press in 0.3, your calculator says 3/10. How do we do it with our own brains? Because you've been taught that this means time it with 3 there, so it's 3 over, and you time it with 10 at the bottom. So it's always the 3 over, the amount of zeros that there's got to be at the bottom was always 1 space, so 1, 0. But you can use your calculator. As jy onthou, 0.25 sonder 'n sakrekenaar would have been 25 over, and then the space was 2, so there had to be 2 zeros. Kan jy dit van die laerskool af onthou? But for us, now, I want you to be able to use your own brain, but in an exam, you just press 0.25 equals, and the calculator does not give you 25 over 100. It gives you 1 over 4, because it's simply 5. The bell ringing in our ears. So, if you did it with your own brain, you would have said 25 over 100. The calculator immediately went and said, but that can simplify. 25 goes in once, and 25 goes in 4 times. As jy dit so met jou eie brein gedoen het, so jy het gesê 25 gaan homself in 1 keer en 100 in 4 keer, so jou antwoord is 1 op 4. So dan is jou huiswerk, wat jy vir my moet gaan doen asseblief, exercise 13.11, 3 and 6, 13.12, 1.3, 1.1, 1.2 and 3, 2.1 and 3. It's easy work, it's quick work, you're going to be finished in no time at all.